Gangnam Style. Whoop, 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 whoop. Don't we all miss 2012? Like, it was such a good year. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. I don't know what time you're watching this, but I'm sure that covers everything. Anywho, question of the day. What was your first worst year of your life? Because, you know, 2020 has been dragging everyone. I can't honestly say it's the worst year of my life, and I'm very thankful for that. But I can definitely say that I've had a couple of horrible years. And the first one of those was 2013. I literally thought for the longest time that 2013 was the worst. And then came 2016, and then there was 2017, and then 2018. We breathed in 2019, but it was still had trash in it. But, you know, we move regardless. Here we are, 2020, the good, the bad, the ugly. I would have graduated in April next year. Now I'm graduating in, I would have finished school by April next year. Now I'm finishing in June next year because COVID. Now, getting into the video. As you know, your girl has been single since 1997. So we good at this thing. We have been experiencing this thing for a very long time. So one of the things that I decided to make this video because I've noticed that these struggles, some of my friends have faced the same struggles, and just making this video to tell somebody that you are not alone, that the Lord is with you, that the rest of us sing. What am I doing, guys? Okay, maybe it's the coffee, maybe it's who I am. We'll never know. Anywho, first things first. The first struggle of single people, you know what that is? Being unsure when you're giving relationship advice. Now you all know, I love to talk about relationships. I love to talk about do's and don'ts. I love to talk about not staying in toxic relationships and da-da-da-da. Like, I love talking about relationships. But the truth is, I do feel unsure sometimes, and a lot of times actually. Especially when a person in real life asks me, like when somebody gives me their real life situation, I'm always like, okay, so I think but you know, do whatever you want, because in real sense I'm always like, I know, but I don't know, because I haven't been in your shoes, so that I can give you to the best of my knowing, or to the best of my wisdom, or to the best of how the Holy Spirit has led me, but I can't really give you experience, you know, like, unless it's something that I've experienced in the talking stage, because we've been out here. It's not like I stay home all day and just talk to myself. Like, sometimes, just, yeah, I should give you a video about this, huh? This time last year, I was contemplating whether we had met the one or not. Well, I'm single, so you know how that turned out. Anyway, I'll probably make a story time one day about it. Would you all like to hear about it? Leave a comment down below if you want to hear about that particular situation. I don't know if I'll make, because it has a lot of details that are not my story to tell, but I might just give you a story time. Leave a comment down below if you want to listen to it. Anywho, so yes, that can be quite a struggle, and I still try to give, like, I'm always like, okay, if they're telling me, they probably want my advice, so I'm gonna give you my advice regardless. But yes, I do struggle with, like, being unsure about it. Another thing is wanting attention. I'm gonna call it for what it is. It's not even, sometimes I don't want a boyfriend. Like, sometimes, actually, a lot of times, I don't really want a boyfriend, but like, attention. Like, somebody, I go to bed at 10 p.m. By 10 p.m. I'm usually like, lights off, I'm drifting off to dreamland. So around 9-ish p.m. is when I get off my phone and just, you know, bathe and just maybe read a book or something. Now around this hour, between 9 and 10 is when I'm usually thinking, like, okay, it'd be nice if somebody was like calling me good night or texting good night, because ain't nobody giving that attention. Now, this comes from a girl who doesn't have her calls open between 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Actually, I should change that. Between 9 p.m. and 9 9 p.m. and 9 a.m. I don't take calls between those hours just because like a girl needs to breathe. I like my alone time. I like my sleep. So if you try calling me during those hours, I ain't available. But at the same time, I'm thinking like, it would be cool if somebody could. Why am I messing with my hair? Okay. It would be cool if somebody would just try to call or text. But at the same time, if I don't like you like that, if you try, you are annoying. So it's like this struggle of wanting attention, but then somebody shows attention and I'm like, not you. That's not what I meant. And here's the thing. It's not just about being single. It's being single intentionally, because I'm not single because there's no boy asking me out. I'm single because I want who God wants for me. And so sometimes when people are showing their affections, I'm like, I ain't got time for this. And this generation just really has the worst way of trying to get someone's attention. Like, literally, the dating scene that's a whole other point. Like, not yet. But they're people that you are like, okay, if this one gives me that level of attention, maybe something could be here. Like in your heart, you know, they're probably not the one. But in your head, you're like, in your head, or like, you know, in your hormones, or like in your flesh, whatever it is, you're just like, just text a girl. Just like not call a girl. Just text a girl. Blah, 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 blah. And they don't. They never do. And by the time you are over them and you're like, okay, you weren't even that cute in the first place, is when they find your number from God knows where, and now they're giving you their attention. I'm like, God, I see what you're doing here. When I thought I wanted this attention, they weren't there. Now that I'm so over it, and like now I'm busy out here enjoying my best single life, now they're giving me attention. I'm like, I see how you're shuffling their timing. I see you, God. I see you, Papa. I see you being a dad. Anyway, I don't know if that's just me or this happens to you guys, but that's how my life is. Anywho, just another single girl struggle. Struggle number 3. Third wheeling. There is nothing as annoying, and I try to avoid at all costs, like third wheeling. My only problem is I like to eat. And so, if I'm with one of my friends or sisters and they say like, okay, like and I'm not talking about real dates. I'm talking like if maybe like you're hanging out, or maybe you're on your way home and you're like, okay, let's grab a meal. And so we grab a meal, and then I'm like, oh crap, I didn't think this through. I'm going to be stuck with 2 people who are dating. And I don't know about you guys, but I hate third wheeling. Like, there's a lot of things I tolerate, and I not even tolerate. There are a lot of things I don't mind around couples, but like particularly having a meal with 2 people who are in their own little world. I'm just like, am I in your space? And it's not even like I feel bad. It's more I feel like I am disturbing them. Like, is there a conversation you want to have that I shouldn't be here for? It's just a very unsafe and uncomfortable situation. Like, we could go watch a movie, I don't mind, because you know I'm watching a movie, I actually don't want to talk to you, so I can watch a movie. But a meal, or like a meal particularly, or we could go out have fun in some other place, but then particularly a meal with a couple is disturbing to me. Too much. Is anybody else out there like me? No? Okay, thank you. I'm weird, I admit. And this wasn't even a struggle for a while, but then over time I kind of realized that it is taking yourself out on dates. You know, I used to be that girl who was like, because I have been single my whole life, so I've had different phases of this single life. I've been single because I don't like men and I think men are stupid and trash. I've been single because, you know, I don't see the point of having a boyfriend. And then I've been single because I'm waiting on my husband and I don't got time to like play with every other guy. And so I would go out on dates and like just, you know, and I would go out on dates and have meals, or go to a coffee shop by myself and just sit there and enjoy my meal or enjoy my coffee or something. And then I started to realize that I actually don't like it, because one, the older I get, the more I don't really like public places. I don't know what it is. It's not that I don't want to go to them. there's a balance. I really love staying at home, and then I really love going to fun places. Like, I love going to the mall if I am going shopping, maybe. Particularly to go shopping, to go buy stuff, I don't mind that. I don't mind going to a restaurant if I really like the meal. But like, I don't randomly go out because I'm tired of staying at home. That's not me. So when it comes to like going to eat out alone, homie, I be there and then I want to go to the washroom, but then I'm always thinking of the like worst scenarios. I'm like, what if someone spikes my drink? What if something happens? And then if I carry my stuff, and then if I'm carrying a bag, I'm gonna be like, okay, so I have to go to the washroom. And then I have to carry my bag. What if someone sits on my seat and like the waiter wasn't watching, and then I have to be uncomfortable and come back and make them stand up and go find another table? Like, I'm always thinking of all these things, and I'm like, you know what? I decided that I don't really enjoy going out by myself. Staying home by myself, oh, give me all of the time. It's the reason that only God knows when I'm getting married. The alternative to that is going out with friends, but then again, we're in our 20s, everyone is in different states. Some people are busy with work, some people are busy with school, some people are busy with this, some people are broke, some people are have boyfriends to go out with. So when I finally want to go out, to be able to match it with a friend who is also in the mood to go out. See, my friends are also like me. They also are also homebodies. So like, to link the day where I feel like going out, where they also feel like going out and they're not busy, is a struggle. And which brings me to my next thing. Aloneness. I don't think that's a word, but I want to avoid the word loneliness, because loneliness is like sad and like you wish like you weren't alone, and that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is that I don't really want just someone to be there, like wanting companionship. For example, when I'm sick, I genuinely I've always been either that strong friend or that strong sister. Like, for a long time, I am that person that like would rather take care of someone than be taken care of. And I'm not even saying I'm good at taking care of people. I mean, I try, but I'm not like the best. It depends with the type of personality. The personalities I can take care of so much better than some personalities. But point is, I'm not used to being taken care of, if that makes sense. But just because I'm not used to it doesn't mean I don't want it. There are times I'm sick, and the way I can be a little bit of a mean patient, just because I don't know how to communicate my pain very well. And so usually my pain is just me being silent and not really talking at all, which when I'm silent and not talking at all, my face reads like I'm gonna kill you, but it's really, I'm just in pain and I don't really know what to say, but it reads like I'm gonna kill you. And so in times like those, you wish somebody would just carry me, take me to the hospital, buy me food, come hug me and just be there for me. But do we have that? No, homie, you take your own meds, you eat your own food. Is somebody even going to cook for you? No, because strong woman, strong single woman. But that's all I'm saying, man. Sometimes you just want somebody to take care of you. And I'm talking about being sick, because the rest of the time, there are very few days where I actually think of being taken care of in terms of like acts of service or like that. I don't know how to put it. Particularly for me, it hits when I'm sick. Any other time, I'm usually like go, go, go. So I don't usually have time to notice, oh my God, somebody buy me food. I'm always like, okay, I know what to eat. I'm gonna get it. The thing we can talk about is, can we talk about the dating game? Listen, dating is the ghetto. I just really don't like dating. Like, I don't enjoy it. I'm not a shy person. Generally, I'm confident and bold, but I'm also socially awkward, if that makes sense. Like, I can't talk to strangers. I mean, I can. My personality is a very complex thing. I get confused by it too. I'm still trying to figure out who I am, so bear with me. But my point is, I don't like dating because I don't enjoy the whole process of like getting to know somebody. Like, if I don't like you, I'm not going out with you. Which brings me to, I don't really go out on dates. If I really want to go out on a date with you, Homie, trust me, I know so many good restaurants. I love to eat, so I know restaurants. If you tell me where do you want to eat, I know where I want to eat. If I ever struggle with answering where do you want to eat, I probably am struggling with what's your budget, because I'm like, okay, you want to take me out of my house, so technically it's your bill, because I didn't have to leave the house on that particular day at that particular hour, but I'm giving you my time. The least you can do is pay for my time. So that's the real struggle. With that said, we have reached the end of our videos. My t-shirt says Friends, which is one of the TV shows that I love. It's not like one of my favorite TV shows, but I really love the TV show. My favorite TV show is Grey's Anatomy. Also, I loved Suits. Me saying this in this video particularly to know who reached the end. If you reach the end of this video, please recommend to me a series that I should watch. I really want a new series to watch, and I don't really know what to watch. Okay, I'm currently watching New Girl, but I just want another series to watch that is more about workaholics. You know, if you watch Grey's Anatomy or Suits, it's about people who love their work and they work so much. And I like to work. By that I mean I like to edit, and if studying, I also like to study a lot. I don't like to study a lot, but I study a lot because I'm a workaholic and I don't understand the concept of like trying to reap where you did not sow. So I always try to sow so I can reap good harvest. Point being, if you know any other show that is about workaholics, please recommend it to me. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to the channel, follow me on my socials and interact, like send a DM, like a picture, leave a comment down below or on the social medias. I love talking to you guys, and I'm so thankful to every single one of you that watches my video. You mean so much to me. I love making videos so much. To know that 1, 2, 10, 20, 40, 50, 100,000 and every other number that will ever come to pass watch my videos is really a big deal. And so thank you so much. I love you so much, and see you in my next video.